So for short stories today, DSU's tuba and euphonium group visited the 7 to 12 band last Thursday. After a couple of songs, the students were able to ask some questions and play with some of the college students. Ms. Hudson-Buehler says, "I'm excited that the DSU tuba and euphonium ensemble visited the 7 to 12th grade band. They were able to show us a new way to create music with a low sound." Last week, the students in Ms. Schneider's class created zip lines as a STEM project. The sixth grade has been learning about potential and kinetic energy, so in theory, the higher zip line would go faster. Their task was to create a zip line that was at least 4 meters long, and an egg must survive on this ride. Obviously, we don't want it to be boring or have someone stop in the middle of the ride, so it had to be fun and exciting, yet survivable zip line. Students and staff, if you have a short story you would like to put here on School News, please let Mr. J or one of his video production students know. And here are today's announcements. Breakfast and lunch for this week. Monday, breakfast is hash brown and eggs, and lunch is chicken nuggets. Tuesday, breakfast will be egg bake and lunch will be taco in a bag. Wednesday, breakfast will be breakfast sandwich and lunch will be Italian dunkers. Thursday, breakfast will be donuts and eggs and lunch will be smothered tots. Friday we'll have breakfast with oatmeal and toast, and lunch will be pizza. Silent reading is 7th period this week. Be sure to bring a book. There will be a senior class meeting on Monday, January 30th at 12:15 in the AV room. FBLA members going to state leadership need to get a form from Mr. Fordall by the end of the day. Please see Mr. Fordall for any questions. There will be a student council meeting Wednesday in the AV room at 12:15. Bring a lunch if you need to. And hear your favorite songs and local radio in the hallway on Fridays. Scan the QR code on the posters in the hallways. Every Friday, KNDC will be taking requests and playing them on the radio and in our school news. If you're interested in doing the morning announcements, you can sign up on the calendar on Mr. J's door. And those were the announcements for today. Now let's go to Sophie's story about girls basketball.
The Nighthawks girls basketball team has had some good and bad games this year. From 2022 to 2023, the 8th graders this year are teaming up with the C squad to finish off the season.
I think we can definitely improve on our transition, like running up the floor better and seeing up the court better.
What is your favorite drill in basketball?
My favorite drill would probably be 11-man break.
What do you think you guys are doing very well right now?
I think that we're definitely shooting the ball very well right now.
So, what do you think you can improve on this year?
I think myself, I could improve on more on rebounding.
What do you think you guys are doing very well right now?
I think something we're doing very well this year is moving the ball around.
What has your most memorable game been so far this year?
The most memorable game that I've enjoyed is probably our Richardson game, where we just put it all out there, had the best defensive and offensive game of the year, and really played together.
What do you think you could improve on this year?
For me, I could improve on looking around the court more to see who's open.
What is your favorite drill in basketball?
My favorite drill in practice would probably be 11-man break.
What do you think you guys are doing very well right now?
We are doing very well at looking up the court and seeing who's open for all.
So, what do you think you could improve this year?
I definitely feel like we can improve on our transition defense or off the ball defense.
What is your favorite drill in basketball?
My favorite drill in basketball is definitely post perimeter because it shows us how we can improve individually.
What do you think you guys are doing very well right now?
I definitely think our communication is very good right now because we can talk to each other whenever on the court and just have good communication.
Thanks. Wait, who did the story again? I forgot.
Yep, next slide.
Okay, hold up. Thanks, Sophie, for that story about girls basketball. It's nice to know about all the sports. And speaking about sports, let's go to sports last week with Robert Larson. So, Robert, how are sports?
So actually we did pretty well.
wrestling we did good, and we did pretty well in girls basketball as well. So for Lemon Tourney, we placed third, with Nick Dobbitz placing second, Tyler Fitch placing third, Austin Ormondson placing third, and Alberto Verdin being champion, Cyrus Roseland being champion, Trevor Daly getting champion, good job Trevor, and Stone Stadheim being second, Brody Sott being second, Ellie Roseland coming out as champion, and Akila Olsen coming in third. For Moorcroft Tourney and Killdeer Tourney, we placed sixth, with Trick and Picus coming in second, Tanner Defoe coming in third, Kyler Selesky coming in fifth, Riley Hasbrook coming in fifth, Nick Anderson coming in sixth, my mistake, Austin Ormondson coming in champion, Trevor Daly coming in champion again, Tyler Fitch coming in third, and Jennifer Verdin coming in champion. And for the Castleton Girls Tournament, Jennifer Verdin came at 100 pounds came in second, Ellie Roseland at 130 pounds came in second, Kayla Olsen at 110 pounds came in third, and for New Salem, Riley Hasbrook at 113 pounds came in third, Tanner Defoe at 120 pounds came in third, Jason Frank at 145 pounds came in seventh, Trick and Picus at 182 pounds came in third, Nick Anderson at 195 pounds came in third, and Bowden Hasbrook at 220 pounds came in fourth. And for boys basketball versus the New England Tigers, junior varsity won 61-41, and varsity lost 48-54. Richardson Raiders junior varsity won 77-31, and varsity won 75-34. Good job there. And for Heart River Cougars, junior varsity lost 59-55, and for Grant County Mott Regent, junior varsity won 69-52, and girls basketball versus Bowman County, C Squad lost 13-43, junior varsity lost 19-47, and varsity lost 46-78, and versus Glen Olin, junior varsity lost 40-47, and varsity lost 34-66. Now, onto the highlights. First, it is going to be girls varsity basketball versus the Bearcats. So, first of all here, we are going to have Layla Jensen going for a nice block, denying some points. Great job, Layla Jensen. And next, it is going to be Ella Jensen coming in with a steal right there. Very nice job, going on to the other side of the court. Then it is going to be Layla Jensen with a fast break, very fast indeed, right there, going into the other side of the court. And scoring, very nice. And then it is going to be Monica Morris with a fast break, now going to the other side of the court, and scoring. Then Monica Morris once again with a three-pointer, very smooth, going right into the hoop. And next is going to be Layla Jensen with another three-pointer. Once again, it's going to be very smooth. Three-pointers are always satisfying to watch. And Ella Jensen once again is going to come in with a three-pointer, third three-pointer for the Hawks. And now onto boys varsity basketball. It is going to be versus the Tiger, and first of all, we are going to have Bennett Jorgensen come in for a nice three-pointer right here. Right there. It bounced off the back, but then it went up, down into the hoop. And then another three-pointer done by Bennett Jorgensen. And another three-pointer done by Bennett Jorgensen. And, nice fact about that game, 35% of all shots were three-pointers. And Bennett Jorgensen once again is going to come in for another very nice three-pointer. And then Malachi is going to come in for a fast break. And then Caden Anderson is going to go in for another three-pointer, making three-pointers like crazy in boys basketball. And Maddox Pierce with a fast break. Very nice job. Getting some extra points. And then Maddox Pierce with another fast break. Once again, good job. And then finally, varsity wrestling is going to be Riley Hasbrook right there. Very nice job, denying up his opponent some mobility. And then for sports this week, it is going to be Monday, C Squad Junior Varsity and Varsity game versus Hart River in Belfield. Thursday, it is going to be C Squad Junior Varsity and Varsity versus Beach in Scranton. Saturday, a Junior Varsity and Varsity game versus New England. And for boys basketball, Tuesday is going to be C Squad Junior Varsity and Varsity versus Hart River in Belfield. Friday, C Squad Junior Varsity and Varsity versus Grenoble. Wrestling, Thursday, Triangular in Killdeer, and Saturday is going to be Varsity Tournament Regional Duel versus Killdeer at Killdeer. And now one more thing is that for varsity, we are going to be having a throwback game tomorrow in which varsity players will be wearing the jersey. Very nice, being a nice throwback for the community. Oh, it's backwards. My mistake. But our players will be representing these vintage-looking uniforms in remembrance of the 1983 Hettinger basketball team, which won the state championship in Class B. Now,
Thank you, Robert, for the sports report. Now let's go to Trevor with the weather.
Okay, so for Monday, it'll be cold and breezy in the afternoon, and high of 13, a low of -4. Tuesday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a little bit warmer, a high of 27, a low of 4. Wednesday, the clouds will be moving a little bit to let in the sun, the high of 30 and a low of 6. Thursday, there'll be times with clouds and some sun, the high of 26 and a low of 5. On Friday, there'll be times with sun and clouds and the high of 30 and a low of 18. On Saturday, there'll be sunshine and some clouds, the high of 40 and a low of 19. On Sunday, it'll be mostly sunny, the high of 31 and low of 14. Now let's go to the weather radar report. Yeah. So for Tuesday, it looks like it's with some snow and it'll feel like 30 degrees. And then it'll be like well, sorry on that. Monday, it looks like it'll be like 20 mile an hour wind. Tuesday, somewhere around 20 as well. It's kind of consistent. And then it goes down a little bit on Thursday. And on Friday, it seems to go up a little bit and wind up to 35 sometimes. And that's weather radar report. Back to you, Brennan.
Thank you, Trevor, for that weather report. We also like to thank Sophie, our producer, for helping us make today's broadcast possible. And that's our news broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to the HPS Upload, where we upload the latest news and downloadable content for you to enjoy. If you have enjoyed this news broadcast, make sure you like this video. If you would like to stay up to date on our weekly school news, daily podcasts, local sporting events, and community streams, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring-a-ding-ding that bell to get notifications. We will see you next week, Monday at 9.